Hey guys, my name's James.
And I'm Ashley.
We sold our house and we are traveling across the country with our kids.
My name's Goose and this is Maverick. Come join us.
So one of my bucket list things to do ever since we've gotten to the South has been to 1, see a gator, and 2, take an airboat ride. Preferably be able to drive it, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But I am excited to say that today we're gonna at least bust out 2 of those. The entire family is loading up and we are gonna go for an airboat ride tour. So excited about that. By the way, we are still down here in Orlando at the Encore Resort at Lake Magic. In case you're wondering where we're staying at, the airboat tour that we're gonna go to is about 30-40 minutes away, so we gotta get going. But I am so excited to get out there, hopefully see some gators, go for an airboat ride for sure, and maybe if I can like worm my way in there, sit in the driver's seat, we'll see what happens. But I am very excited. So let's go get the girls, get loaded up, and go for an airboat ride. Are you ready, Maverick? Are you ready for an airboat ride? I don't know if you know this, Mav, but one of your lenses is missing. Maybe you busted out Daddy's glasses. You ready to go? Come on, let's go. Stand up. Stand up. Good job. All right. Here we go, Goose. Are you ready?
Thank you.
No, it's not a baby. That's actually it's more of a teenager. That's a big gator right there too, guys. Good deal. That is a nice gator right there.
That thing's huge.
Look at his tail curling around. That's crazy.
You want me to sit on his back and let's get a picture? That is a nice gator, guys.
How big do you think that one is right there?
At least 10 foot.
10
Oh
feet.
my gosh, that's
Not bigger than that. He may be bigger than that.
That's amazing. And he's all the way out of the water, which is cool. You can see his tail and everything. That's amazing. And that's about as big as you can expect out here, you said, right? That's so cool. That is crazy how well these guys blend in.
Well, you gotta keep that on.
He's like right underneath. Oh, he's moving now. He's moving. He's leaving. He's going back in the bushes. Those guys are so good at camouflage.
Yeah, they blend in really good.
They're hiding from you.
On your bottom.
A lot of this stuff here is just float so they get up underneath it. And like I said, in the summertime when it's hot, And them little puddles like that, you're just looking for their heads, you know, you're looking for their heads to be sticking up in them puddles, because chances are they're in there, but they may have their body up on water, because when it's hot, like I said, they're cold-blooded, you know, so when it's hot, they've got their bodies down underneath there trying to keep cool, basically is what they're trying to do, you know.
What do you think,
alligator too.
Is that crazy?
Thumbs up, good or bad? Yeah? That's amazing. That was like a 10-foot gator, you guys, 9-10 foot, and he was pointing out that there was like some gashes on his tail because apparently he's been fighting because it's mating season. Do they do a lot of fighting during mating season? Yep. That's so cool. Alright guys, I honestly have no idea how much you can hear me out there with the giant fan boat going, but that was amazing. What did you think, babe?
That was like so much more than I thought it was gonna be.
And the best part is, well, I wouldn't say the best part, but a bonus on top of this is, it's literally at a park that you meet. So check this out. You got this giant playground. Goose is over here trying to feed a squirrel. It's a cool little setup. They just basically you just come down here to the boat dock, hop on, and you go out and cruise around. I was honestly not expecting to see that many gators.
Oh, I wasn't either.
Especially the size of some of those. He said that one of those was up to 12 feet in length, and the biggest he's ever seen out there is like 13 feet. So he was like, that's a good gator right there. So I can't do exactly what. He's from Texas.
He's from Texas.
But for reals, he was such a nice guy. So thank you, Captain Harold. You did awesome. What did you think, Maverick?
He said it was a good nap.
She was a little bit squirmy, but I brought her up front and she was just holding on to that railing in the front as we were cruising around. Because, to be honest, most of the time, you're probably only going like, what, 5 miles an hour or something like that? Because when you're looking for the gators, you're not going quick. But then you get to cruise around at some high speeds, going from side to side and whatnot. So it was a fun overall adventure. So Mom, oh my goodness.
That was happy. Overall, I would say that this is absolutely amazing and completely worth it.
Even if you have little kids?
It was a great nap, so make sure that they're tired if they're little.
He was saying, Captain Harold was saying that a lot of the little kids, they pass out, whether it's the vibrations or the wind or whatever, but a lot of them just sleep through it.
I would definitely say bring them tired if they're super little. But I mean, and have them facing forward, because I think what kind of helped her fall asleep was the fact that the wind was in her eyes, and so it was kind of like and then she just gave into it, and she was tired enough and like comfortable enough that she started snoring.
But for kids Goose's age, I'm gonna be honest, she was nervous at the beginning. Like she was like, wait, because I didn't tell her what we were doing because I knew she would be nervous. She's like, wait, we're gonna find gators out there, alligator. She was pretty scared at the beginning, but then after like the second or third gator and she realized that there was no way they were coming on the boat, she started, like, you saw her smile. She was having so much fun.
And she's like me. She like uses sarcasm to hide. Oh, you're gonna be sticky right there.
Yummy.
To hide her insecurity about what she's doing if she's nervous. And so she was, you know, had the little like, yeah type of thing. And then all of a sudden she was like, yeah.
So I could not recommend this enough. If you guys want to check out the company that we toured with, I will definitely link them up down below. You guys can check that out. Super cool. And actually, Spirit of the Swamp. And he was actually saying that this is one of the only or few companies that has the little walkie-talkie headsets, which makes all the difference in the world.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're not going to go with this company, and if you're doing this anywhere in the country, make sure you find out if they have the walkie-talkie headsets.
Because otherwise you're just riding in silence.
Yeah, because he points out where the gators are. He talks about all the different nature, all the different birds and all that kind of stuff.
So much.
It was far more than just gators. So make sure they have walkie-talkies. Let me know down below. Have you ever done anything like this? Have you ever been on a swamp boat or a fan boat, an airboat thing? Let me know. Tell them now that they can hear you. There's no motor. What did you think?
So it was super nice. I loved it a lot.
What was your favorite part?
Look at
I liked that we got to go over bumps and
Yep.
going fast. I liked that we got to see alligators and
You were a little scared at the beginning though, right?
yeah, and this is something that most alligators don't do. They are actually scared of people.
That's right. So they wouldn't like jump up on the boat or anything like that.
Did you see big or little alligators?
Big and babies.
We saw
and
one-
teenager.
That's true. We saw them all different ages and sizes, from 1-year-old up to a big 12-footer. Would you do it again?
Yeah.
Yeah, and would you recommend for other little kids to do it or no? Just big kids?
I want any kid or grown up to do it.
Okay, there you go. Alright guys, there is the airboat house right there, and Mommy is going to place the Chick's Life rock over there next to the gator. Well, there it was. She put it at the base of the tree. Alright, so if you guys come to Spirit of the Swamp or the park here by Spirit of the Swamp, Mommy put one of the Chick's Life rocks where by the gator?
It was like over by the tree.
There you go. And just a reminder, if you find one of those rocks and tag us on social media with a picture, we will send you one of our souvenirs from our trip. So be on the lookout for those. Now I think we're gonna go get some lunch. I wanna get gator for lunch, but this one says she wants Arby's.
Whoever by the gator gets to pick lunch.
Boring. Okay guys, we made it back to the trailer. When I think Orlando, I don't think swamp boat tours. I think Disney World, I think Universal Studios with Harry Potter World. As you've seen our last few vlogs, that is what I think of. But if you have kids and you're gonna come to the Orlando area, I highly suggest spending at least a day breaking it up and doing something out of the ordinary. Instead of going to a theme park, get out into nature, do this crazy adventure or something like this, because that honestly is more memorable to me than these Disney World adventures. Like, I love Disney World, but I think that the swamp boat tour will stick with me more. Seeing this giant 12-foot gator 3 feet from the side of my boat, so crazy. And I can't reiterate enough how cool Captain Harold was. So knowledgeable, such a cool guy. So thank you, Spirit of the Swamp. That was an awesome adventure that we won't forget. But until next time, guys, remember, stay positive, get out there. Life is an adventure. And my wife's gonna hit me in the head.
Bye.